In addition to a strongly typed model, we can also use the ViewData dictionary to shuttle information from a controller into a view. ViewData is just a dictionary of name-value pairs. It's been available since the first release of MVC. What's new in MVC 3 is the ViewBag property. This property is available inside of your controller and also inside of your views. It uses the dynamic type introduced with C#4 to allow you to essentially still create a dictionary of name-value pairs, but instead of adding and retrieving from that dictionary using an array indexing operator, like we're doing here in the commented out line of code, we can simply use the property accessor, a dot operator, to say, here's a message to put into the ViewBag. Then inside of a view, we could pull that information out using either the ViewData or the ViewBag property. It just depends on which syntax you like better. Ultimately, both ViewData and ViewBag work against the same collection of name-value pairs. Let's do a simple experiment with ViewData. Inside of the index action, I'm going to set a message property in ViewData to equal hello from index. And inside of this child action that gets called in the rendering of the index view, I'm going to set a ViewBag property called message equal to hello from current time. And what's interesting about this is I want to come into the index and notice that we've put information into ViewData in the index action. So inside of the index view, I want to actually display that using ViewBag. So I'm going to say at ViewBag.message, and notice that we're doing this after we've rendered the current time action. Likewise, inside of our child action, I'm setting a message property on the ViewBag. So let's come into the current time view, and we'll render that using ViewData. So if we run this application, then there'll be a couple things to observe. First of all, the child action did say hello from current time. That means that ViewBag and ViewData are pointing to the same collection. Secondly, at the bottom we said hello from index, and that happened after we rendered this child view. ViewData is scoped to a specific action request. So when we are rendering the index request and setting this piece of ViewData, this message property, that's not going to be overwritten when we set the same message property in the ViewBag for this child request. And again, this also demonstrates that ViewData and ViewBag are equivalent. It just depends on which syntax you like. Do you want to see the array indexing operator, or do you just want to use the dot operator?